out a little bit here. So
trying to make it feel like he's not that important. I don't even know who this guy is. Okay, so we're gonna throw it to a commercial. When we come back, we're gonna let you know if. Oh, and you got a 3.75 was the way before.
Yeah. So I mean,
Was that the way before?
I thought it was going to be a little bit closer than that, but actually the judges have spoken. And
Okay, so off to a commercial we go. We're going to let you know who makes the IBA World Tour possible. When we come back, Magno Passo is going to join myself, Eric Apple, in the booth. Okay, we are back live once again. The GoPro IBA World Tour stop number 4. We went from Pipeline to Australia to Chile, and now we are in beautiful Itacoatiara.
Good one, good. Almost.
In Brazil. Finally moving on to the Atlantic Ocean. Eric Apple joined by, of course, Magno Passos and one of the champions here from the IBA. He's stoked to be a part of the broadcast as we enter the last 3 heats of the day, the final 3 heats of round number 4. And the winners from this round are moving on to the quarterfinals, which we will most likely be running tomorrow. We run our quarters, our semis, and our finals, and hopefully we'll be getting our World Tour event underway right after that, correct?
Yes. Yeah, tomorrow should be a good day. I think maybe one of the best days so far. And hopefully we can surf some good waves and, you know, have some nice barrels and big maneuvers so you can show the public some
And just,
action.
I know you asked as you sat down, and everyone else is wondering, we're trying to find out if Ender Moncada, the Venezuelan rider, he was in 4th place. He needed like a 4.5 or something like that to move through to the next round. He didn't get it.
Okay.
So I believe that means that Lucas Rodriguez and Heliaton advanced through that heat, I believe.
Yeah, that's true.
So now, this heat right now, Matias Diaz from Chile, Nicolas Bastos from Brazil, Anas Harar from Morocco, and another Brazilian, Sanderson Trevisan. And we have a couple waves for each guy. A 5.5 for Matias Diaz. He's in the lead. Nicolas Bastos in second with 4.13. Anas Harar with 3.7 and a 0.88 for Sanderson. As we have up and riding, this is a Brazilian, Nicolas.
Nicolas, yeah. Nicolas is from Rio. He lives in Ipanema, one of the most amazing riders in Rio in this new generation.
And Magno, look at this left coming in.
Whoa.
This is our rider in blue, Sanderson in position.
Yeah, Sanderson, big roll, a big side wave, maybe. You never know, but it could be like a good score. Yeah, Sanderson is a guy from Paraná, south of Brazil, and he's been, far from the competition scene. And yeah, it was a surprise to see him in this contest, actually. He's an amazing rider as well, and let's see what he's going to do in this contest.
Let's see if that score comes through for him. Sanderson hasn't come through. I'll let you know when it does. Again, 16 minutes to go. Sanderson comes through with a 5.13, so a good wave right there for him. Going to make him comfortable as we see, what was this? Some backwash riding. That was our rider in white, Matias Diaz from Chile. Taking advantage of the backwash. And look at this in yellow.
Oh, yeah, that's
Anas.
Hadar. Yeah, Anas is Moroccan, from Morocco.
And
Good rider.
One of 3 riders competing here this week from Morocco.
Yeah, I think the Moroccan, and they love Brazil. I was talking to them. They say, oh, man, every contest you guys do here, like international contest, I will be competing for sure. I love this place.
Okay, we have Isabella Sousa, who is down on the beach with our heat winner. She's going to interview her countryman from Brazil.
E aí, galera, eu tenho um vencedor aqui da última bateria, Lucas Rodrigues, que acabou que teve uma nova, ganhou novamente a bateria, ganhou o primeiro mais cedo, agora ganhou de novo. E tá aí o dia inteiro na praia, bem cansativo. E como é que tu tá se sentindo agora, depois de ter saído vitorioso dessa nova bateria também?
Pô, Isabela, estou muito feliz, estou muito contente porque eu venho trabalhando muito para isso, treinando muito diariamente, nadando, correndo. Então eu estou feliz com o resultado, um pouco cansado porque eu estou desde cedo aqui competindo, já foram 4 rounds e é isso aí. A batalha não terminou ainda não, tem muito ainda que acontecer e bola para frente.
Bom, como é que foi ali tua bateria? Tu tava falando antes que tá bem perigoso, tá bem perto da areia. Como é que estavam as condições ali dentro d'água?
Agora tá batendo um vento terral, a onda tá quebrando um pouco mais perfeita, mas a maré encheu muito, tá quebrando perto da areia, então tá bem perigoso, porque a onda faz uma dobra. Você cava para manobrar, a onda faz uma dobra, então é bem perigoso, tem que ser bem cauteloso.
Tu quer mandar um recado pra galera que tá te assistindo lá do Espírito Santo, tua casa?
Pô, com certeza, eu quero mandar um abraço pra galera aí, agradecer a força, a galera do Facebook, minha família que tá mandando a força também. E é isso aí, galera, obrigado mesmo pela força, tamo aí.
Parabéns, parabéns. Valeu. Back with you, Eric.
Thank you so much, Isabella Sousa, our former world champion. And she's been so dominant. Let's talk about her real quick for a second. Magno, someone told me that she's been undefeated in women's competition here in Brazil for 4 years.
Oh,
Nobody's beat her in a heat. Is that true?
I never knew that. She is amazing.
Would you believe that? Does that make sense?
For sure. She trains a lot. She's been spending like a lot of months outside of Brazil just training. She's been 5 months away from her place.
Yeah, she said she left home for 5 months.
Yeah, so you know.
This is our rider in blue, Sanderson Trevisan, rolling from the
Oh.
top. How's my pronunciation of his name?
Sanderson Trevisan. That's how we speak. Yeah, that's good.
In white, Matias Diaz from Chile. Look at this.
Oh, big
Not able to
explosion.
stay on the board. So let me give you guys a little picture of the landscape. Anas Haddad in first place with a 3.7 and a 4.43. And the Chileno, Matias Diaz, he has a 5.5 and a 1.5. So he has a 7. Third and fourth are Sanderson and Nicholas Bastos. And, man, the Chileno, Matias Diaz, is trying some different things, isn't he?
Yes.
We just had a score come through Sanderson with a 4.13, so that puts him up into first place. So Anas is down into second, Matias Diaz in third, and Nicholas Bastos still in fourth. But I'm imagining things are going to change many, many times still because the scores are all so close, and the way the waves are working out, the guys are only getting one maneuver, so the scores aren't too different. So it really is, I mean, just the luck of the draw, really, today.
Yes.
Because all these guys are good.
Yeah, and it is so. Imagine how complicated it is to judge in these kind of conditions. And you see Matias Diaz trying to find his second wave, do a roll.
Well, he's trying to improve upon a 1.75. He just needs a 2.63, a very small wave, very small roll.
Oh, this is a good-looking wave.
Look at this barrel.
Barrel.
But some backwash now starting to form in the waves, correct?
Yes. Tide's going low, and could be getting better right now. Maybe the wind will change or stop. No, this is maybe could be the best we've seen so far.
You think the wave will start breaking farther out?
Yeah. Once the tide goes lower, for sure it's gonna be farther out. Yeah, I was just looking some pictures from this morning. The guy surfed the reef break. It was amazing.
On the other side of the rock.
Yeah, on the other side of the rock. It was just so amazing. Did you hear?
And it's all right.
All right.
How shallow is it?
Like 2 foot shallow sometimes.
Shallow?
So shallow. Yeah. Itacoatiara, you have everything you want just here. Amazing beach break, another amazing reef break. That's all that you want.
Now tell me about, I already asked this of Ben and Dave Winchester. Tell me about, in your opinion, how does this wave change when it gets bigger?
Oh man, it's completely different from what you're seeing right now. It's like huge amount of water moving into this beach, and you just feel like, man, you're nothing over there when you're surfing big waves, and you see these big mountains around you, and just like, oh man, this is crazy. A lot of tension in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just amazing.
We see Vina down there, our beach marshal.
Yeah, Vina is a legend here in Brazil, and this is Sergio Luis. The guy, he almost made the trials last year. Almost made top 24.
So let's give you guys a little lay of the land again. Sanderson Trevisan in first place with a 5.1 and a 4.1. Matias Diaz, the Chileno, back up in a second. Anas Arar, he went from first to second. Now he's down in third. And in fourth, Nicholas Bastos still with only a 5.13. Still 9 minutes and 45 seconds to go. Look for things to change here at the GoPro IBA World Tour. Stop number 4, the Itacoatiara.
Muito bem.
I can say it good
Muito
unless
bom.
I think. If I think, I make it bad.
Okay.
But I don't think Itacoatiara.
Muito bom.
Perfect when I don't think.
Perfect.
And it's, I guess it's something that most Americans and most Australians have trouble saying. So rider in red, Nicholas Bastos.
Oh, he landed.
Wow. You know, and I got a chance to climb up the montaña here at Itacoatiara, and it's a beautiful view from the headland. You can see over the whole bay here, and over the next bay, like where the Itaipu Church and then the lagoon is over there, and you can even see all the way to Rio. It's very beautiful up here, right?
Yeah, it is amazing. I've seen some pictures on Facebook, and it's just like one amazing photos. You know, all the riders, they already went over there, and they all take photos, and see like the difference. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
And it's a huge climb, right?
Huge.
I mean, it's not easy.
Not easy, man.
And I see guys who are like trying to almost, we see a rider in white, Matias Diaz, the Chileno. I see riders or people running up the hill or going as fast as they can.
Yeah, yeah.
And running down. I'm like, man, these guys are crazy.
Crazy. Some people die over there already.
Yeah, I'm sure. And
When
I
they-
see other people who climb up on this side,
On this side,
with the
yeah.
rope.
Yes. Crazy.
Have you done that?
No.
Do you want to?
I don't think so.
That was funny because I was working out on the beach here with Alex Leon, our IBA Tour world manager. We see a rider in yellow, Anas Arar from Morocco. Oh, really
Whoa.
fighting that wave and somehow getting a roll. But we were working out at the beach at the end, you know, where the workout equipment is?
Yes.
And we saw these guys climbing the ropes, and he said, Alex says, I want to try that. I said, no, you don't. I think it's a lot harder than it seems. I bet it's very difficult and dangerous for sure. But it's beautiful nonetheless.
Yeah. You been enjoying your time here in Brazil?
I think Itacoatiara is paradise. It's beautiful to see a rider in red. 2 rolls on the same
Wow.
way for Nicholas Bastos, and that's going to be a good score for him. He already has a 4.1 and a 4.8, 7.5 minutes to go here in the heat. But yeah, for sure. I mean, after being in the cold over in Chile,
Yes.
coming over here is amazing, right?
Amazing, amazing.
And it's also amazing when you think that Arica and Rio are on the same line of latitude,
Oh, yeah.
but it's so much warmer here, right?
Yes.
And it's
That's-
all because of the Humboldt current, which is the current that goes around Antarctica, and then it hits the bottom of Chile and turns north up all of South America and brings all that cold water all the way up through Chile and Peru.
Wow.
And that's why the water's so cold there, and also makes the air cold. But it's literally the same level that Rio is.
Yeah, that's
Very
that's
strange,
crazy.
right?
Very strange, for sure.
And I also got appreciated very much as we see some scores coming through. Nicholas Basto, 6-1-3. He's in the lead. Sanderson Trevisan in second. Matias Diaz, the Chileno, in third. Anas Arar in fourth. But I will say that when I flew from Santiago to Rio, it's beautiful. You fly over the Andes and you see all the
Yes,
snow
yes, yes.
and it's huge mountains. And I believe the Andes have, I think, the 3rd highest mountain in the world
Wow.
is in the Andes. Very big mountains.
Wow.
A lot of snow. And then you clear over the Andes and you fly over the Pantanal.
Yeah, yeah,
That's what it's called,
Pantanal.
yeah?
Yes.
Brasileiro, man.
Yeah, man,
Brasileiro.
it's so good. Huh? You went to school, huh?
Yeah, I see the Pantanal and all that. And the Pantanal is people, when they think about Brazil, they think about the Amazon. But the Pantanal actually has more square kilometers than the Amazon.
Wow.
Huge. It's a
Man,
very big piece of land.
amazing.
Have you been out to have you driven
No,
through there or seen it?
No, never. I want to go. Pantanal, Amazon. Oh,
A rider in white, Matias Diaz, and he's working hard with only 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Matias needs a 3.76, a pretty small score. Anas Arar needs a 4.84. So you can see that, I mean,
yellow in the wall.
yep.
Whoa.
Anas Arar and his backflip looks so strange. And it's not that he's doing a different maneuver. It is a backflip. The difference is when he does a backflip, he's turning his board sideways.
Yes, yes.
So it looks like a different maneuver. Like,
Yeah.
what is that?
Yeah.
But it's still a backflip.
It's still backflip, yeah. So many different techniques on the riders have.
Yeah. Pantanal. It's kind of fun to say it.
Pantanal.
It's a fun word.
Yeah,
Pantanal.
Pantanal.
So we're going to see some more scores dropping from our esteemed collection of judges. Nicolas Bastos, a rider in red from Brazil, up and riding on the left.
Yeah, Nicolas Bastos coming, trying to find another good score, and he does a backflip. Oh, he lands it.
Yeah, popping that little ARS around. He was already in the lead. He's going to extend his lead now.
Wow. Nice bottom turn, and, could be better than a 4.8, definitely.
So as the waves get bigger here, Magno, is the sand going to be kind of pushed around and then settle farther out?
Yes.
So the sandbars will move farther out.
No, the sandbars will still be the same, but the waves will be breaking further. And sometimes when a set wave comes, it washes all the beach sometimes, and people lose like cell phones and things like that. It's crazy. Yeah.
Look at this replay. This is our rider in blue, Sanderson Trevisan. Forward spin.
360, and then on the roll. Sanderson Trevisan is needing to better. He actually got a 4.43. He extend his. He's now in second place.
Okay, in yellow, Anasadar. Look at the rider.
Whoa, my goodness.
Oh, that was a great ARS attempt. That was a great flip, right?
Man, that was a great flip for sure.
Man, if he would have pulled that, it would have been bumped right up into the lead, I think.
Definitely would be like at least a 9.
3 minutes to go here. 2 more heats to go for the day after this. We have our 31st and 32nd heat of the day. We got a lot of competition done today.
Yes, I didn't know we were gonna go this further, and it was good to know that we're gonna be competing tomorrow. Because tomorrow looks really good, huh?
Two minutes, 45 seconds ago, as you see on the screen. Nicolas Bastos in the lead. Sanderson Trevisan in second. Matias Diaz in third, needing a 4.06. Anasadar in fourth. He needs a 5.13. Only 2.5 minutes to go. Time is of the essence. Riders paddling. Rider in white, Matias Diaz. Man, he's catching a lot of waves, rolling out the takeoff. Catching a lot of waves, Matias, isn't he?
Yes, he's trying to improve his second score.
Oh, invert for Nicolas
Nicolas
Bastos, who came with a 5.7 on his last wave, which increased his lead. But that was a nice invert, especially for the waves today. We're not seeing very many inverts.
Yes. Nicolas Bastos em primeiro, Sanderson Trevisan em segundo. Sorry, I'm just speak a little bit of Portuguese. And you see this wave, this was a nice invert. Um aéreo irado ali que o Nicolas Bastos manda e voltou, ele vai ampliar a sua liderança na bateria. 5.88. Yeah, that was a 5.88 for Nicolas Bastos.
So good score for him right there, increasing his lead. Sanderson Trevisan in second.
Yeah, what I've seen today is most of the guys putting like 12 points. They be like first or second at least. It's been really tough to make to 6, you know. And yeah, whoever gets like 12 points pretty much
Can win the heat for sure. I did see one heat earlier where somebody got a 15 or a 14.
Yeah. I saw that. Yeah, in the morning.
Because they got a 9 on one wave.
Yeah.
Matias Diaz in third, the Chileno still. He only needs a 4.06, 39 seconds ago. Matias is paddling. In blue, Sanderson. This wave with a lot of open face.
Big bro.
Anasadar in fourth still. He needs a 5.13. So with only a few seconds ago, can Matias and Anas pull it off?
15 seconds. Sanderson Trevisan voltando muito bem para as competições. Parece que ele vai continuar, dois brasileiros passando a bateria.
So that is going to be it. The two Brazilians making it through. The Chileno, Matias Diaz, who did so good in Chile, and Anas Adar, the Moroccan, not going to make it through to the next round, which is the quarter final. So only 2 more heats to go. We are going to throw it to a little commercial. When we come back, we're going to have Lucas Nogueira, Leonardo Costa, Pedro Valim, and Sergio Luis, an all-Brazilian heat coming at you when we come back from these messages from the sponsors of the GoPro IBA World Tour. We'll see you in a minute.